Hi, this is Cameron back again with another vinyl collection video. This is number 48. I started with the letter A while back, and this is part 8 of my albums that start with the letter A. So I'm somewhere around a little over halfway through. Get started. I have a little bit of rock this time out. So I'm on Duel 2, Almost Alive from 1978, so a great German progressive rock band. I have some more Amram Duel on CD, but that's it as far as on vinyl. Okay, you may know that I like different world music, and especially from Africa. This is a great artist, well known from Ghana with the high life music, Nana Ampadu, and the album is called African Brothers Band International. I can't pronounce it. Nyenkete Nyenkete, High Life Beat. And this came out in 1984. Artists I've seen live a couple times, but not for over 25 years. David Amram. He's a U.S.-based and born composer, classical composer, as well as a folk musician and a real proponent of different world music, so he brings it all together. This album is from 1971 called No More Walls. I got it for free or almost for free from a library sale. Next up, David Amram, another album called Summer Nights, Winter Rain. This one came out in 1976. This is much more folk oriented. And then an album from 1990, again folk oriented, but also a little bit of classical influence. So Autobiography of David Amram. This came out in 1990 on Flying Fish label. Interesting artists. I just read a blog spot on them. I didn't know anything about them. So they're called Ananta. It came out in 1978, an album called Night and Daydream. Turns out that they're a Venezuelan prog rock band that started in I think the late 60s, early 70s in Venezuela. They relocated in UK. They ended up backing up a number of progressive rock artists in England. Put out their own album, have influences of Gentle Giant, Vandergraaf Generator, Tangerine Dream, and supposedly later on in around 1980s they won a Latin Grammy. So they bring together their Latin sound into progressive rock. Ananta, Night and Daydream, 1978. Classical album of Geza Anda, pianist, playing Schumann Etude Symphonique and Brahms variations on a theme by Paganini. And this is on Angel Records, which many of you are already familiar with the label. Next up, another music from outside of our normal listening habits. This is a movie soundtrack from 1949 of a early Bollywood movie, Andaz. And this features the musical direction of Naushad, is what the name of the musical director is. good U.S. born folk artist who I like a lot, but unfortunately I've never seen live. I was living out of the country when he played our folk fest. So Eric Anderson, his first album from 1965, Today is the Highway. And then a second artist, which somebody gave me for free, Eric Anderson's Sweet Surprise from 1976. Next up from the band Yes, a couple of solo albums of John Anderson. First of one is called Three Ships. Came out in 1985, I believe. Yeah, 1985, and it features Christmas music by John Anderson. And then second up, more prog rock kind of an album than the Christmas one, City of Angels from 1988, John Anderson. Some country. You may have noticed I don't have a real lot of country in my collection. I have more country on CD than on vinyl. This is a U.S. Singer, now deceased, Lynn Anderson. It's her album from 1978, From the Inside. And in fact, I got this for free. Whenever you buy $5 worth of records over at my local record store, you can dig something out of their bargain bin for free. So that they have, maybe 50 or 100 albums to choose from. Okay, next up, interesting artist, very instrumental, making her mark on the 20th century. Marian Anderson, spirituals. This is her gospel kind of music, but she's also very well known for her operatic voice and her opera music. She's black, Afro-American, African-American, and she was very well known for her historic concerts before mixed and white audiences, rather than just black audiences, at important sites like the Lincoln Memorial. She's also well known for her involvement in the 1960s civil rights movement. So her heyday was the 1930s, but she was still active into the 60s and 70s and beyond. And finally, oops, just dropping some papers. Good Irish psych band from 1971, Andwella's Andwella's Dream, who renamed themselves Andwella. This is their album from 1971, People's People. I used to have another one of their albums and unfortunately sold it, but this one I was able to hold on to. So that's it for my vinyl collection video this time out. So this was A Part 8. I'll soon make a video of A Part 9. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments. Look forward to hearing from you, and please subscribe. Bye-bye.